Me and my state of mind, from In Honor of Strong Women Everywhere. I will start with my sons Valdin Legister and Kevin Murray. Costly decision for Legister, Jamaica Observer, Jamaica. I have been doing my best to promote my son's achievements via the internet. Therefore, I make use of the opportunities that I now realize have provided me with the expert authority to build my brands and continue my dream of them becoming realities. My photo of Valdin Legister FIFA referee. FIFA Valdin Legister Jamaican referee on provisional list for 2018 FIFA World Cup /RJR. Jamaican contingent going to the World Cup. My number 2 son Valdin Legister. Google. Double standards. Hope you do not mind me using you as my sounding board by sharing my experiences. At the end of the day, this helps to alleviate the pressures that I find myself burdened under from day to day. Thanks for lending a listening ears. Yours sincerely. I have here self-reflections. Page 31. Me and my state of mind. Folks, I do not want anyone to take this personal, but just to forewarn you about the state of my mind. I hope this will eventually give you an insight into who and what I am at the present time in my life. I am currently suffering from depression, which I have been struggling to keep under control, and believe me, it will not get the better of me. However, I am putting mechanisms in place so that I can eventually get out of the toxic environment and relationships that are contributing to exacerbating and triggering the conditions of disabilities. Therefore, I am making plans to be out of the UK before my 60th birthday, if God decides to keep me on this earth until then. M. Hudson, 2012. I have some investments which are tied up over the next 4 years without me losing out on the premiums/benefits. So I will be around until then to collect them. The other investments I have, I can always settle when I'm ready. Also, I would love to be around for Tom if he should ever need my support. At present, he does get on my nerves, but I have developed a thick skin and refuse to let him dig too deep. At the same time, he is a tower of strength and can be relied on like no one else at close range. I have made the decision to do as much work as I can with the assistance of Tom, because I know this will go a long way at putting Mama's heart at peace before God decides to remove her from amongst us. This is the only reason that I'm making the sacrifices to work on the house. I have tied up most of my money for a period so I can earn some interest. Tom has decided to help, but I must deal with the nagging too. Sometimes I will not be able to discuss any matters over the phone when he's around, but will instead use other forms of communication. Seriously, I do not care about having much in life if I have a room to call my own. And where am I? However, it is my wish to know that there is a decent enough family home for the family to have some sense of security. I have seen my parents struggle to provide a roof over our heads. And I know it was one of Ashton's dreams to put up a decent house. So I will be proud to know that I can make those dreams become a reality. All I'm asking is that the hard-earned money I sent is spent wisely, as Tom keeps harping about how hard I must work for the money. He comments every day about the money I lent out, but I will not be crying over any spilled milk. I am a person who believes in destiny, and I always say I came to this country for a reason. So now I recognize that it is time for me to pack up and leave before I am beyond repair. There are forces intent on keeping me down, and I am damned if I will let them get the better of me. So now I am learning once more to kiss ass before I can kick it. However, do not worry. I am making my plans for when I am ready to leave. In the meantime, I'm just humbling myself and walking with God. Yes, and don't think I have not been questioning this same God as to why me and my family must bear so many crosses from the time my papa was struck down with his illness. All I'm asking is, please take care of my interests, as I want to do what I think is best for my mom, who did so much for us as a family. Now that I'm older and wiser, I can comprehend just how much she has done. May God continue to answer my prayers and keep her from too much pain and suffering. Chat later, Ratty. That's from my book.